Now, count on 2, live and local in the Lowcountry. This is News 2 Midday.
Hey, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us here on News 2 Midday. Today is Friday, August 30th. I'm Temple Ricky. We begin with Hurricane Dorian. Storm Team 2, David Dixon, right next to me.
Yeah, and we're looking at it right behind you. That is Hurricane Dorian. It still is a Category 2 hurricane. That most recent update just coming into our weather center.
Thank you, David. Well, right now, the Red Cross is preparing for any impacts of Dorian here in South Carolina. They suggest putting together your hurricane kits now if you haven't already. The organization is reaching out to volunteers to see if they're able to help in the case of an emergency. For now, all volunteers are staying in the Palmetto State. Right now, traffic is flowing on the new Volvo Car interchange. It connects I-26 to Volvo Car Drive in Berkeley County. Up to 60,000 vehicles are expected to use the interchange every day. The DOT wants to hear from you about improvements on our roads and bridges. Now, this is an exciting opportunity. You have until tomorrow to complete a survey as agencies update its 20-year multi-model plan. State Senator Larry Grooms, who represents Berkeley County, where Santee Cooper's headquarters is located, told the state newspaper that 2 of the 3 companies involved are based in South Korea. The third is from the United States. U.S. Marshals arrested a Charleston bank robbery suspect in Tennessee. 64-year-old John Johnson, who's from Virginia, will be extradited to Charleston. He faces several charges in connection to an armed robbery at the BB&T Bank on Meeting Street in downtown. This happened on July 3rd. According to investigators, Johnson handed a teller a note demanding money. That teller handed over the money and Johnson left. And high school football continues tonight with week 1. Be sure to tune in for all the highlights with the Blitz on 2 during News 2 at 11. This week's game of the week is Summerville at Wando. Other big games include James Island at West Ashley, Fort Dorchester at Cane Bay, Stall at Stratford, and Bishop Inglet at Baptist Hill. Games continue tomorrow with college football. The Citadel kicks off against Townsend at Johnson Haygood Stadium at 3 o'clock. Charleston Southern heads to Furman for a 1 o'clock game. SC State takes on Wofford at 6 tomorrow night, and the South Carolina Gamecocks take on North Carolina at 3:30 in Charlotte. The number 1 ranked Tigers hit the gridiron in Death Valley last night. You could see those excited fans. The national champs beat Georgia Tech 52-14. Clemson is now 1-0 in the ACC, and they're slated to play Texas A&M in Death Valley next Saturday. The Edisto Beach Shag Festival kicks off at 4 this afternoon. It goes until 8 on Sunday night. The festival costs $20. Hurricane Dorian grows in size and strength, now a powerful Category 2 storm. Florida directly in its path. Millions now racing to prepare for what could be a massive Category 4 storm when it makes landfall. Here's NBC's Kathy Park. Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn released a statement. It reads, "Misguided anti-vax trends threaten to reverse the national health's progress and put your younger ones in danger. Experts say it also puts other vulnerable groups like infants and the elderly at risk." According to the Health and Human Services Secretary Alex Azar, President Trump donated his second quarter salary for a digital campaign to raise awareness of the risks of marijuana. While millions of young adults are setting out for college campuses, leaving the comforts and routine of their parents' homes, and for many, it will be their first time living on their own. Now, experts have some advice on how to set students up for success. Here's Sarah Dalliff. A family-friendly 5K walk to honor those lives lost on 9/11. Joining us in studio is Race Director Teresa Faircloth. And Teresa, the proceeds from this event actually go to a really good cause.
That's right. So every year, proceeds from our 9/11 Heroes Run in Charleston go back to supporting our local first responders and helping them purchase additional life-saving equipment. So in the last 7 years, our 9/11 Heroes Run Charleston has donated over $118,000 back to our local first responder agencies.
And how important is it that they're getting these donations, that this money stays local?
It's very important. A lot of people don't realize that there is a laundry list of updated equipment that these first responders need that town council doesn't always have the funding to approve. So that's where we step in and we say, hey, we want to help you guys do your job a little safer and more efficiently. How can we help? What do you need? And then we help them be able to purchase those things.
Absolutely, and that's great. So tell me about the event. It's a 5K.
It is a 5K. It is open to runners and walkers of all ages and experience levels. So we don't want you to be intimidated by the word run or 5K. Come out, bring a stroller, push your kids, bring the family. It's a very patriotic, family-friendly event where we join together with the community to honor those we lost on 9/11, as well as all of our military and first responders, every single person that puts on a uniform or a badge to serve.
And you said this event is rain or shine. It's been happening for almost 10 years. So how did it get started?
So a friend of mine hosted a 9/11 Heroes Run in San Diego, and I said, South Carolina is usually one of the, if not the top patriotic state, so we need one of those here in Charleston. My husband is a firefighter, so it's personal to me, so I said, let's do it. That was back in 2012, and here we are now. And yes, it is rain or shine. I hate to even have to say that, but sometimes the runners appreciate the rain. So we don't, rain doesn't stop our first responders, and we don't want it to stop people from coming out and saying thanks.
That's good. I like that. Everyone can run or walk in the rain. Remember that.
That's correct.
Registration deadlines are coming up.
Yes, so you'd have to register by tomorrow to guarantee your race shirt. It's very pretty. You definitely want it. Very patriotic, very soft. But online registration is going to end next Thursday. So we want people to go ahead and get signed up by tomorrow if possible. But worst case scenario, it'll be open till Thursday, and then you can do walk-up registration on Friday.
Okay. And if you don't sign up at the day or at the race day of, where can you sign up now?
911heroesrun.org/Charleston is our registration website. You can also go there and register as a volunteer. So if 5K is just too intimidating to you, we definitely could use a couple hours of your time that morning. So you can get on that same website and sign up to volunteer.
Well, thank you so much for being with us. And you heard Teresa, you can run, walk, or volunteer for a great cause. Thank you again.
Thanks.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us on News 2 Midday. Today is Friday, August 30th. I'm Temple Ricky.
And I'm meteorologist David Dixon. We're continuing to keep an eye on Dorian, but a lot of people are paying attention to this weekend. It's a holiday weekend.
I'm excited.
Unofficial end of summer. It's good to be excited about it. It's nothing to be worried about. Our weekend still looks unaffected by Dorian, but it is going to be affected by something else, leading to a chance of thunderstorms both Saturday, Sunday, and again on Monday. Right now, though, the best day of the week.
U.S. immigration officials are defending new citizenship rules for children born to some U.S. military and federal employees serving outside of the country. But the administration is facing criticism for the rule change and the way it was announced. Washington correspondent Alexandria Lamone has the details on what the new rules say and who they apply to. And if you're hitting the road here in South Carolina, here's some good news. Starting today, lanes cannot be closed on interstates for non-emergency work. However, you could see lane closures for emergencies. This is in place until 6 on Tuesday morning. Well, some sad news to Taco Bell lovers. You can say adios to some of your favorites. The fast food chain is revamping its menu and dropping some items in the process. Among the fallen, the Cool Ranch Doritos Locos Taco. I'm pretty sad about that one, but the nacho cheese version isn't going anywhere. The double-decker taco, beefy mini quesadilla, and power menu burrito with chips and salsa are also gone. Taco Bell says it's all in an effort to streamline the menu. The changes will take effect on September 12th. So David, I'm a little sad about this.
You know, you're probably going to get angry at me for this, but I haven't eaten, and I've eaten at Taco Bell once. Wasn't a fan.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Are you kidding me? Well,
No.
you have to have the Crunchwrap Supreme.
Are they
It
getting
might
rid
be a
of that?
game cha- No, that's there to stay.
It's there to stay.
They
Well,
would
then
lose.
they're going to bring in new flavor. Let's talk about weather. We have a lot more to talk about compared to Taco Bell. We can talk about that forever, but we need to talk about Dorian. We're taking a live look at that. We did have the 11